Okay, it's Monday. I'm free. Yesterday was my last shift. I'm not even gonna talk about it because it was a lot. It's funny, I thought that because I would be at this kind of more chill position than normal, I was like, oh, I'm so excited for my last day. It's gonna be like really chill. It's like I'm not even working. No. But we're over that now. I'm like, yesterday when I got home, because I had like a morning afternoon shift, so I got home at like 5:30, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna cook dinner, I'm gonna film, I'm gonna do all these things with the rest of the day. I just went home and took a nap and like decompressed because I was kind of like shaken by something that happened. Again, I don't want to go into it, but there was something really stressful that happened, and I just needed to like completely decompress. I couldn't think about doing anything yesterday, but I got really good sleep, amazing sleep. Like I felt so good this morning, and I filmed a video for my ASMR channel. And the other day I was trying to buy Figure 8 by Elliott Smith on eBay, the CD. And every time I go to purchase it, it would like have an error on the website. So I told my boyfriend, and he's like, I have that. I have like all the Elliott Smith. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, just go through my stuff. I went through all the CDs. I couldn't find it. And then he came in and just like pulled it out. So I just took two. I took Figure 8, because it's like the 25. What, this came out in 2000, right? Yeah, so I guess the 26, I don't know, but it's some anniversary, and I've been loving this album and I wanted it, and I'm not like stealing it from him, but I am listening in the car. So it was a really nice drive to therapy today listening to this album. I know I say album. I'm not gonna stop. No one can stop me from saying album. Anyways, the other day I also got Control by SZA, another one of my favorite albums. And I was listening to this yesterday on my drive to work. It was really nice. But then I also picked up Heat Miser, Dead Air from my boyfriend, his little collection. I haven't listened to this record, so maybe I'll listen to it on my way home. I'm also reading The Divide by Morgan Richter. I'm having really a grand old time with this book. I found it in the library bookstore, the used bookstore at the library, and I saw like the spine and I saw the Knopf little dog, and I am like one of those people that looks at the publisher, so when I see Knopf I automatically am interested. And then I pulled it out, it had this like palm tree cover, and I was like, this is gonna be LA, this is gonna be another LA book. And if you know, you know, I've been reading a lot of books about Hollywood and Los Angeles, and I've also been wanting to read just a good juicy novel. Particularly, like, I love mystery novels, I love just like Hollywood noir, that kind of stuff, and this has been really great. A riveting neo-noir thriller about mistaken identity and what it means to live and die in LA. Weird and wonderfully addictive, reads like Agatha Christie on acid, or maybe Raymond Chandler adapted by the Coen brothers. I don't know if I'm getting that, but I'm having a great time. So this was like a perfect find for me. I also got a different day. I got Blonde by Joyce Carol Oates. I got that from the $1 section, and it was like a pristine copy. I've never seen that book out in the wild. It's huge. It's like 800 pages or something crazy. I kind of just started that one. I only read like a couple pages, and I think that's the kind of book that I'm just gonna really take my time with. I'm not gonna, it's kind of gonna be like an in-between book, so I'll pick it up in between other books. But I'm reading this and having a good time with it. I'm about like almost 3/4 in. But yeah, that's what's going on. I'm excited for this week. I officially posted to my channel that I'm only doing 3 ASMR videos a week now. I think it'll be good. I think I'm gonna really focus on quality videos. My next goal is to do some like real person ASMR, so hopefully collaborating with some people would be great. I have some people in mind. I just have to reach out and see if they're willing to do it. I want to do it in a way that's ethical, that I'm not exploiting anyone. And you might think, oh, you know, I'm doing a service. I am kind of like, it's very relaxing. Like, who doesn't want to get like a back massage or someone to like play with their hair? Like, that is like the dream, right? But ultimately, I would not feel comfortable not paying them because I'm making money off of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it'd be like 50-50. I think that's fair, because if people find a video from those, or if people find my channel from a video like that, they're probably gonna hopefully look at other videos. So I'd still end up probably making more of a benefit even if I splitted the revenue 50-50. So yeah, I'm just kind of reaching out to a couple people in my life and seeing if they'd be open to that. Something about it just makes me uncomfortable, but I'm just in my head about it. I don't know. But anyways, I'm wearing my new polo. I love it. And I tried it with those khaki shorts. It did not look good. I think like none of my bottoms are fitting me right now. And so the khaki shorts, they already didn't really fit to begin with, and now they're just really not fitting. And I don't know if I should go to a tailor. I don't think it's worth it. I would rather just find another pair that's a size smaller. Because there's like a lot of those on Thrifted and Vinted, all those different websites, ThredUp. But I'm not worried about it. I have my denim cutoffs, and they look really cute with the shirt. And I'm not really like a pants person to begin with. I'm like good with one pair of denim cutoffs. Like, I can wear that all summer. I like wearing dresses in the summer. So yeah, I'm like, I don't need to find, I mean, I do love the khaki shorts. I think they're so cute. So if I did find a really cheap pair, because the ones I have were like $7. If I find a cheap pair like that, I might purchase them, but I don't know. I'm like really trying to get out of the shopping mindset. I don't regret this because I feel like I'm gonna wear it all the time. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling. I'll talk to you guys later. It's Tuesday and I'm just chilling. Nothing makes me appreciate days off more than working like a whole month straight. And I did have days off, but I would say I had more days on than days off. And when I'm like not working a lot, the days tend to kind of like bleed together. But every day just feels like new, and there's endless possibilities. Today I went to the bank. I was like running errands because I had to go do laundry, so I had to go get quarters, and then I went to get gas. And it was just like running those errands. I don't know, I felt so good. It was also so beautiful. the weather was amazing. Yeah, I just like, I also love talking to strangers, especially when I'm not at work. I don't mind it when I'm at work, but I love it when I'm not at work. And I just washed my hair, and now I'm reading The Black Dahlia. I started this book a while ago, and I was kind of getting lost. I'm not like a big James Ellroy reader, and so I was like, I don't know how this is gonna be different, so I kind of gave up on it. But I'm in such a Hollywood noir mood right now. Like, I can't get enough. I want to reread Ask the Dust. Like, and I don't think that's technically noir, but it's like noir adjacent. But I'm like, I need more. So I have this, so I'm just gonna read it. And I'm getting more into it. I can understand where I am. And I kind of had the feeling like eventually I would kind of just like fall into it and get into the plot and understand it. And that has happened, so that's good. But yeah, I'm just really loving life right now. And I didn't film anything today. It was a total day off. But tomorrow I have to film. I finally printed out my zine. I didn't like go through and reread and make sure it was good, but I think when I finished it the initial day, I was happy with it. So I'm just gonna, whatever. This is why I like making zines. They're so low stakes because I'm not charging anyone to read them, you know what I mean? Like, you could pick it up at the bookstore or in the little free library, and just take it for exactly what it is, like warts and all, So it feels like a really good low effort or low stakes way to just be creative and stuff. And that's why I really like it. And I don't know if I've already spoken about this, but I had this moment a while ago where I was like, I don't know really what the point of me doing this is. Like, what am I getting out of it? And it was such a bad way to think about it, because it's like, I could say that about anything. I could say, what's the point of me working on my novel? What's the point of me sketching? I don't really sketch, but you know what I mean? Like, what's the point of me painting a still life? There's no real point, at least not in my life. If you're a working artist who actually, that's how you pay your bills, then that's a different story. But for me, the point is to do the thing. And but it's kind of funny, because then I realized, like, the point is I'm writing, and like, I'm writing so much more than I was before, and I'm getting used to the act of writing every single day as a practice. It's just like a part of my life. And I didn't have that for so long. And I kind of identified with the idea of writing or being a writer, but I wasn't, because I wasn't writing. And I just feel so much more connected to not even like the label of writer, but just the act of writing. I could say confidently that I write pretty much every single day. Sometimes on weekends I take breaks, but every weekday I write. I usually do end up writing a little bit on the weekends. And I can also say that it's part of my practice as a person in the world. And I was struggling because I really wanted to start doing like short stories. And I was really struggling to figure out the format and kind of like get motivated to do it. And then I realized, like, I've been doing short stories with these zines. This one is not as much of a short story. I mean, it's kind of a short story. But that is something I've been actively doing while making these zines. And it's perfect because the format is, you know, it fits onto a piece of paper. And there's like a rigid kind of set of rules that keeps me in line. And I know what it's going to be, like the end product, and I'm excited for it, so I get it done, you know? Like, with writing a short story with no kind of goal in mind, there's kind of like less incentive to do it. But with this, the incentive is this cute little zine that I get to take out into the world, you know? So yeah, just my kind of thoughts on that. I have a few more I gotta fold, and then I think I'll take them to Stories tomorrow. I've been meaning to take some to Skylight Books as well, but I don't like going over there. I don't know why. I like going over there when I'm actually like going to buy a book, but just to drop it off, there's something about it I'm not really excited about. I just feel better going to Stories. I can't really explain it. I like the vibe in there way better. And I like to kind of like peruse. I like to get a little like latte. I don't like to like stay in there too long because it's like one of those kind of places where it's just like so busy. And then you're like, okay, I gotta get out of here. But I do like going there. I don't know. But yeah, I have a few here. I'm gonna take tomorrow. Also found some more little free libraries to take these to as well. So that's cool.